Alrighty, golf sim boys and girls, we are at Waterford Country Club today. Waterford Golf Club, excuse me. One of my new kind of like backyard hometown favorites is what I would describe this one as. We're playing the blue tees, which end up being a little bit challenging, but we'll see how we're playing tonight. And we are off number one. Kind of a downhill drive. And a beautiful shot shape. It's going to run through the fairway, unfortunately. Could have aimed a little more right. 110 remaining. Gotta kind of miss a tree here. Nope, kind of got eaten up by the tree. Maybe we'll get lucky. Yes, rolls out. Opening par. Nice body of water there to the right, and a par 5 second. Following that water all the way. Really tiny fairway here. Maybe 15 yards across or 20 yards across maybe. Two good drives to start out, though. That's what we like to see. And maybe going for it here on the second. No, hitting a massive slice instead. Huge banana on the mini map there. 46 remaining from the rough. That didn't look like 46. And indeed, it gets hung up on the fringe. Pop-up little 7-yard chip, hopefully stopping dead in its tracks, and it does. Alright, first two holes already over, 2 pars. Third hole coming up, a par 4. 342 yards, another skinny fairway. Definitely had some sort of a conscious effort during this round to get the feet moving a little bit. And it seems to be working with the driver. 3 consecutive good drives. 75. Fading a little, but holding up in the circle for a birdie on 3. Fourth hole upcoming. You can get a good view of the course there. Just endless amounts of trees with these holes kind of cut out of them, which I happen to be a fan of. It works here. Trying to cut the corner on this very long par 4, 450 yards almost. We'll still have 190 left from the rough. And that just kind of gets eaten up. It might actually roll onto the green. Yes, it's going to be a 3-putt bogey from there, but a decent shot. If we were to replicate that in real life, we'd be pretty happy. Alright, the fifth hole is going to bring us a par 3, 130 yards. If you like what we're doing here, smash that like button. Would love to get 30 likes on one of these rounds. Let me know that you guys like what we're doing here in the D-Lud Golf Garage. 16 yards remaining here to chip up and close for a par. We'll take that. We'll remain it even, and we'll head over to the 6th. Definitely can carry this little creek here with a good drive. Uh-oh. Didn't look like good contact, but these modern drivers, I'll tell you, toes and heels shots still end up going pretty good if you can keep the face straight. 63 up the hill. Seems like if I could dial in some under 100-yard yardages, we would be in business. That one coming up just short of a birdie. That's brutal. Par on the card for the 6th. Flying way over the forest to get to the tee on 7. Another tough par 4, kind of a dog leg right. This one might be taking on a little too much. Oh, it just goes through the goalposts, setting up a short 135 into this pin. Look like a confident swing. Just a little left, good distance. Gonna be pin high, chipping back towards the center of the green. And good feel there. People who have Garmin R10s know that those are not the easiest of shots. You have to get the Garmin to recognize that you're swinging, so you can't do real short, tiny swings. And then also get it to recognize the ball, so you can't hit it too low. A good looking line there, but just too far. And another 3-putt bogey. I've been keeping track of my stats at this point for a while, since the stat page on the end of the rounds was updated a few weeks ago. And what I've noticed is if I can get the putts in auto putt under 20, not under 20, under 30, sorry, which is reasonable, right? It's a bunch of 2 putts, maybe 1 3-putt, maybe a couple 1 putts, just like under 30, which is pretty good. That drive stopped me dead in my tracks. Not very good. 114. But under 30 seems to lead to a lot better scores than when I get over 30. So that's like the magic number here for 18-hole auto putt for me. Right there, a 2-putt par. Add 2 more to the list. And +1 through 9 is perfectly fine with me. Should have probably aimed this a little better, but it's a short par 4. We're gonna end up about 90 away. Staying aggressive with the wedges, but everything seeming maybe a little left and long here at Waterford, and a lot of chips here about hole high green side. And another one successfully executed for another par. 10th hole over, 11th hole upcoming. It's another par 3, 150 down the hill. Tough bunker on the right, though. You don't want to be in there. Lucky for me, everything's pulled and left, including this shot. Softly landing on the green, though. Safe for another par on the card. Parring along is a very enjoyable golf experience, to be honest with you. Kind of had to get my body out of the way to make contact with that one, but it ends up being fine. Just your average everyday slicey fade to the middle of the fairway. 120 remaining. A little bit up the hill. Probably going to go after a pitching wedge or so. Looks like I left the face open and out to the right, which, you guessed it, another chip upcoming. This one just holding the circle for a bar. .13th hole, a little island fairway sitting out there that you got to try and hit. This one slicing a little bit into the rough. .167 remaining across a hill, and just a terrible contact there. Not thrilled with that, but gonna have to clean up the mess here. 35 away. Not really a good attempt there, just kind of slapping at it. And a well-deserved bogey on that hole with 2 bad shots in a row. Par 5, 14th, we could try and get that one back. It's a little shorter. Taking an aggressive angle. It's got to miss all this, though. Nope. Catches it, knocks it down. We'll be laying up. Trying to hit a slice, and pretty successful there. Getting it to hook around the tree and a couple extra yards up the left side of the fairway. 150 remaining, and just wanting to get this one in the birdie circle. How about one birdie? Oh, Not today. +2 continues to march on to the 15th hole. A near birdie there on 14. 180, not my favorite yardage, but looked like a decent effort there. Kind of leaving the face open. And out to the right. Hole high though, another chip, about 20 yards. Able to make that one work. Another par on the card. +2 is headed to the 16th hole. It's another par 5. Looks like a tough driving hole though. Trees all along the left. Look like a pretty fast swing, 99. It's going to sit there at about 240 remaining. I'm not sure why I'm going for it. There's no real reason here. It's actually taking a pretty good line. And it comes up just short. We'll have a short chip. Maybe a birdie upcoming here from 28. No, it gets fluffy and stops short. Ooh. A missed opportunity there on 16. Can't believe we didn't get a birdie there. 17th is a par 4. Another long one, about 450. Cutting the corner, trying to shorten it a tad. Still going to have a ways in. No, it was 350. Sorry about that, folks. Only 115 remaining here on the 17th. Another shot a little left and hole high. Theme of the day. How about a chip in birdie though on 17? How about that? That's some good karma. We kept plugging away at good chips and one of them drops. We head to the 18th, try and finish off this round at +1 or better. What do we think? The drives today have been pretty on point. This one finding the rough, but overall everything pretty good on a tough driving course, I think. Waterford, if you got stuck in these trees or hit into this out of bounds, you would definitely have a much harder time. Guess what? Hole high, left fringe, chipping one more time. And of course it's good. +1 through 18, a good round there. Blues were 6,200 yards. Saturday pins. We'll take a look at the stats. Some decent driving averages and longest all in there. 13 pars, 28 putts below the magic number, and some good greens and fairways there as well. Make sure you check back tomorrow for another video. Peace.